first think of May, it's that. It's just being out at the track. Like, one of my favorite things in May is that first day of oval practice. And normally it's on a Monday. I think this year it's on a Tuesday. But just being able to leave as soon as Grady and Joe is over.
Yeah.
I have a cooler pre-packed from the morning.
Nice.
And I go out to the track, and I just sit on the front stretch with my scanner and just listen to guys for hours until I have to come back here and do trackside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just that you don't even have to do much, but you're just sitting there. You're just in this. You're living in history, for lack of a better term. You're just surrounded by legends and ghosts, for that matter. So it's a unique experience to be out there, even if you're not a big racing fan. I am, but even if you're not a big racing fan, it's just great just to be out there. It means, I've always thought it's crazy. I tell my dad this every year. It's so crazy to think that one of the biggest pieces of sports history is right in our backyard. Like, I live in Broad Ripple now, and it's literally like a 10-minute drive from our apartment. And it's from here to the station on a good day, you can get there in 10 minutes. Just go right up Illinois and hang a left on 16th, and you're there. So just the fact that we have something that historical. I mean, when you think of historical sporting events, you obviously will think of the Olympics. You'll think of the Super Bowl, World Series. For many people, including myself, the Indy 500 is right up there. And the fact that I don't have to fly in from a different state or a different country and worry about hotels or anything like that. I can just stay at my apartment or, at my parents' place the night before and get up and get to the track in 20 minutes. It's incredible. I actually wrote an article about this on 1070thefan.com, and hopefully we still have it up. But it was 1997, and for many of you who are big racing fans, you know that 97 was a rainout race. It got rained out until Tuesday.
I've heard you
now, Monday they ran, I want to say maybe, I'll say a handful of laps, but they ran the vast majority on Tuesday. Now, I was in third grade at the time. Is that right? Second grade at the time.
Nice.
And my teacher, Mrs. Reed, wheeled in a television. I guess they lifted the blackout. I remember a television.
Okay.
And so she wheeled in a television, and throughout class, it was towards the end of the school year. You've done everything you need to do. Plus, it's elementary school. There's only so much coloring you can do. She wheeled in a television and made an event of it. She picked out every driver's little photo from the Indy Star, cut them up and put them in a hat, and every kid got a driver. And I just so happened to draw Tony Stewart, who was from here. And I'm like, oh, hey, Tony Stewart, I actually know that guy. So I was rooting for Tony. He had a really good car early on in the race. I think he finished fifth, but it was cool. I mean, we sat there. The only time we stopped watching the race was to go to lunch and then go to recess. And I was really hoping that it would somehow rain in the southern part of Indianapolis while still being okay on the west side, so we'd have to go in for recess and I could watch the rest of the race. But no, that was the year Arie Luyendyk won his second race, and I just remember that because it was the first time. I always grew up as more of a NASCAR guy. I come from a family of big NASCAR fans. Daytona is really big in my family, and the Indy 500 has always been big, but not Daytona level. But that's the first time I really got brought into the spectacle that is the Indianapolis 500.